of language. This language is going to be
Alright, guys. Hello, everybody out there. Hello, it's me, Joshua Bleasy. Let me turn down the music. I can't believe I left it that loud. Okay. Alright, now we turn down the music. Alright, thank you very much. Alright. Back to action, guys. Hello, everybody. My name is Joshua Bleasy. I am the Unknown Prophet. I am here between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Monday through Friday. That's right, guys. I'm here on a weekly basis. Those are my new hours. Just in case you guys are wondering, I'd like to say thank you, everybody out there, for helping me and donating to my Kickstarter campaign. Hey, guys, if you guys want to help me out or donate in any way to me, please go show me that love on my Kickstarter app. That will be in the pinned message up on top there. Please don't be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button, whatever you want to. It's up to you guys. I'm here to do free daily tarot readings from me to you using my homemade deck. Oh, the 5 Paths Tarot. Sorry, I gotta adjust things a little bit so that I can have a screen that works, honestly. Okay, there. So, and I am trying to get this deck published. So, if you guys want to help me out, or if you guys want a copy yourself, if you donate $100 or more to the first 50 copies that get sold on it and want to claim that reward, will be sent a signed copy from me, and one lucky person out there will get a one of these original cards from my original deck. Alright, so just so you know that will be going out. I've got 4 art cards that I'm giving away, and 2 of those are contest winners, and 2 of those are just people I love very much in my life. So, we'll see which one they get. And I would like to welcome you all in, and I would like to say thank you to all of my supporters out there. Thank you to all of my wonderful, beautiful streamers out there, like Agent Zero is on right now, the Advisor is on right now, OT Solo's on right now. I want to show you guys some mad love. You guys have always shown me mad love. And coming up on Saturday, get ready, Games with Snakes will be back on, guys. He's one of my favorite streamers out there. He's my homie. He's my best friend. I don't know what else to say. I mean, well, I won't say best friend, but he's a very good friend, because my wife's my best friend, so I gotta give her that one at least. But, and his lovely wife, Ada, and they are doing some fabulous things out there right now. And I just want them to know that I love them and appreciate them, and I can't wait for Saturday. And Ada, you still owe me my song. So I'm a little bit cheeky today, but come on, guys, come on in, have some coffee with me. We'll chat and chill while we're waiting for readings. Sometimes I play marbles with Kim on the cob, depending if I have a lot of people here or not. But I was just kind of looking up some things, updating my live notifications here and stuff like that. Looks like someone's playing Fortnite today. That's cool. Animals. Okay. Oh, fudge. Gotta clean this up. Oh, things. When things go right, things go right. When things go wrong, things go wrong, right? You know how it goes, guys. I know that there's a lot of people out there who are doing some fabulous jobs out there, and I just want to say that I'm really want to be helpful and supportive to these people. So what we're going to do right now is do a couple of shout-outs for my favorite streamers here. Go give them a like and follow, guys. Almost had a candle spill moment there. Well, we worked that out. All right, let's get this. First, my main man with the master plan. What did I do? Oh. There we go. Now I shouted it out. Alright. and Papa Clutch. And who else is there? Oh, OT Solo. Or Tony, as people like to call him. Alright, let's get some of these names right here. He's got an oopsie there. And then last but not least, we get some, well, the man with the master plan, OT Solo Sky. Okay. And alright, rock and roll. There are all my shout outs for today. I didn't see Tansy on today, but if you're out there, Tansy, I love you. Hi, I420 guy, if you're out there, love you too. I should shout him out. I420 guy. I wonder if he's out in there today. No, no one. Nope. I don't see her on either. She had her first dual stream there, and I was checking to see how that went for her. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Whoop, whoop. Oh, fudge. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. Abracadabra. Hocus pocus. Oh, tocus. Oh, spocus. Hey, validation! Whoop, whoop, in the chat. Validation in the chat. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for coming on by and showing me that much needed lurky love. I really appreciate that. How are you doing today, Validation? Thank you very much for always inspiring me and telling me how good of a job I'm doing after stream. That helps me a lot. That validates me a little bit. And I just want to say thank you very much for that. I truly appreciate you and appreciate that you come here and mod for me. So I just, you know, I'm appreciative of everybody who comes here. I don't expect you guys to do anything for me. I really don't. I come here to do this for free because it's part of my spiritual journey to do this for people. And I've always wanted to do this within my whole life, but never found the time, never found the reasons to do it. You know, you get in your head a lot. You don't think you're good enough sometimes. All of that fun stuff, you know? So, you know, and I'm working on getting my tarot deck published, which has got me excited. Along with that, I'm starting to build the very basic form of what I want to start as a coven. I'm going to be calling it the 5 Paths Coven. So, you know, this deck is going to be an encourage kit, you know what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a big part of my life here for a while, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to create a place where people can have a second chance when they've done something. You know, I'm not talking about the really serious stuff out there, but I'm talking about, you know, the sheer greatness of people who just needed a second chance in life, whether they've not found the right coven or they haven't found the right group of people, you know. Yeah, I noticed that too. I might have to change my hours if that's the case. You know, maybe I'll start from 10 to 1 or something like that. But I guess I'll wait till I have a lot of people in here to take a poll on that. Would they like me to change my hours to an hour after? So, you know, because there are a lot of people who go on at this time. So, you know, there's a lot of people who are streaming out there right now who've been streaming and stuff like that. So, but I can't be concerned with how many people come in. You know, I'm not a big guy on the I need to be followed to be validated as a person, you know. It's a great great observation, and thank you for that, because I've been thinking about it a little bit too. Maybe if I started a little bit later, I'd have more people coming in. So, I have been giving that some serious thought. I've also been trying to update my Patreon so it's a little bit more exclusive for people who want to join that. I'm still learning how to work that stuff. I can't seem to get the roles assigned on my Discord on my Patreon account for some reason, even though I have roles assigned in Discord for that. And it's like, oh, I did what you asked me to. Why aren't you working? Computers can be lots of fun, and technology can be really fun until it doesn't work on you anymore. Then it's not so fun anymore. So I've been doing the whole soul reflection thing, letting go of some really bad memories that I have had in the past, and moving on and moving forward, and reminding myself that I choose to live every day as if it was the best day ever. I can't live in the past. I can't change the past. All I can do is keep going forward and try to be the better person than I was yesterday. That's my only goal, just to try to be a little bit better than I was yesterday. I don't have big lofty goals. I think, I would like to reach 1,000 followers someday. I'm almost to 500. And when we do hit 500, I will do a 6-hour stream, guys. So I forgot to update that in the OBS there. But when we reach that all-important 500 follows, we're going to have ourselves a 6-hour stream. So, when we hit that goal, that's when that'll happen. So, and I think I'm only 20 away from that now. So it's not like it's unattainable to get that. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to help out, like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff, I'd appreciate it. But if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Oh, great. Twitch card. Woohoo. I wish I could go. Too bad it's in Europe. Right now I am sitting at 485 follows. So I should put up a follower count on the OBS here. I think I do. Maybe I don't. Follow. No, I have a new follower thingy, but not a follow. So, first, let's update the text. So we're doing a little bit of work on the computer here while we wait for people to show up. And, do all of that stuff. Yay! So I just get things done a little bit sometimes. I notice some things need to be corrected or whatever, Oh, come on, man. Now my keyboard doesn't want to work. Campaign. I've got to update my goal for that. End my old goal. Alright. There we go. Okay, gotta fix that. Properties. Yada yada. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, doesn't it? All right, there we go. We got that taken care of. Now let's see if we can get the other thing taken care of. Check for people online. See if they're doing what they're doing today. La 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 la. Dashboard for that. I know I have a follow. I thought I had an alert for. I have alerts set up for it, but do I have a widget for it? I think we do. Widget. Follower. Follower goal. Twitch follower goal. Ah, here we go. $500 follows equals a 6-hour stream. Alrighty. Ave Maria. What was I doing now? I was doing the Twitchy thing. I need to go to the home page and set up my goals differently. And I need to do settings for my channel. No. Okay, goals. How do I do goals? Moderation. It's got to go under community, right? Community. Activity, followers list. No. Roles manager. Nope, not that. That's that kind of monetization. Okay. Ads. No. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Nope. I have no clue where it is. Yay! Oh, rewards, maybe. Rewards. Is it under rewards? Nope. Open rewards. No. Open drops. Drops are enabled. Emotes are already in there. Don't need to redo any of my emotes. Channel points. Non-stars. followers equals a 6-hour stream. Hey, Tansy! Here we go. We got a shot of Tansy here. Welcome in, my baby streamer. Tansy is in the chat. Boop, boop, baby, baby streamer. Boop, boop, baby streamer. Boop, 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 boop. How are we doing, young lady? Please go give her a like. Please go give her a follow. Please let her know how much I care and appreciate her, because I do. I'm just typing something out here real quick. Give me a second while I speak this out. When I reach 500 followers, I will do a 6-hour stream. When I reach 1K followers, I will do a 9-hour stream. Those are the goals that I am setting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was proud of you too, having your first dual stream, doing that with another person. It looked like you were vibing, you were creating a good atmosphere. It looked like you were having a good time, and that's all you have to do on here. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it for 30 days. I don't have any special icon I can drop in the chat there, do I? Do I have a special icon I could drop? I gotta go check my icons, Boo-boo. Wonder what I'll do. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Hey, why not? Alright. Yeah. Well, that's how it goes sometimes, right? Yeah. So, you know, I will be taking breaks and stuff like that when I do that. So, it's not like I won't take a break here and there, you know. So, Jesus Christ, really? It's too large. Okay, fuck. Let me try this one here. Hey, looks like we got a wiener. Really? Come on, man. Community challenge is not working correctly. Start. Yes, start the community challenge. Now we've got a community challenge in the chat. So check out my community challenge, I guess. I don't even know how to put that on show you what it is and something like that. I was going to do something else today, but I never got a chance to do it. I was going to record a different sound alert for all of you to play with once in a while. But today is a good day, guys. So yeah, Tansy, what I'm really proud of is that you're picking up a lot of things that most streamers who start out don't pick up right away. So you're starting ahead of the game, that people who are just trying to figure things out. And when you want my help to help you with any of that stuff, you just let me know. We'll get on the Discord channel. We'll help you figure anything out you need to figure out, and we'll get your stream up and going if you need my help at all, because you're doing a great job on your own. You might not need it. So I know I'm spiritual butt kick helping guy, not internet. I'm not the internet help desk. You know, I can do some of a good job on here, but I'm still figuring things out sometimes too. So had to go take some tobacco off of the old neighbor's yard today to get something to smoky. And I got one cigarette left. One. I just had to go get it. I guess we'll save the puffing for later. So how is my beautiful community today, huh? How are you doing, Tansy? How are you doing, Validation? Things are going well. I hope things are going well in your guys' lives. Excuse me. I'm a rude, crude, socially unacceptable man with delusions of grandeur, a god complex, and I'm completely insane. Okay. No, I'm not that bad. Oh, did they already start this fucker? Oh no, he's showing it off. Okay, woohoo. Oh, we can't be friends now. What do you mean? You're not ready to adopt my evil plan? I'll just press a magic red button and blow us all up. How about that? You're so funny. You know, friends are important, guys, and friends can come and friends can go in your lifetime. And there are going to be people who will be big impacts on you, and people will be small impacts on you. And even as streamers, we meet new people every day, and we find out a little bit more about the world at large. You know, when you really get into it, we really aren't that different. Most of us are not that much different in different countries and different things. We all deal with the same crap. We all deal with the same things. Yeah, evil plan. That was my previous show. Yeah, just a side note, before I did the Unknown Prophet, I did a talk show interviewing interesting people or interesting businesses and stuff like that. And my tagline was, maybe you can save the world or we can possibly end it. Join me today on the Jaw Show. And it was all about me interviewing people who have interesting businesses, interesting people, all of that fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I would bring them onto my show and I would interview them for about a half an hour and to an hour, depending on how much time the streamer had. And then I would go out there and promote them. And I was a very big promoter of people in that industry. But then I decided to go to tarot reading, and I kind of went off of that networking site because tarot reading really didn't fit in with what they were doing as a networking company. So my tagline was, you can stop my evil plan by I'm going to blow up the world with this magic red button. And oh yeah, I've got an evil magic red spell book around here somewhere. It's got all my evil plans in it. Yeah. Okay, that's how serious I was. I brought out my evil book. You actually have stuff written in it and stuff like that. It was my my evil plan, which was my gimmick to get people on the show. So what they were coming onto the show to do was trying to convince me how we could save the world with one thought. My question was, if you could save the world with one thought, one pure thought, what would that pure thought be? And it has to be used to save the entire world. It can't just be used for you and your family. What would you ask for? And people would come up with the most interesting answers. I never got, let's have more money. I never got all that stuff. It was always about more compassion, more diversity, being accepting of others, having common sense, stuff like that. And it was trying to show that we could bring our professional lives and our personal lives together and still do something good to change this world. So that was the real point of the show, was to get people to realize that we could always do that. We just didn't take the time to realize we had the time. So that's what my old show was before I became the Unknown Prophet as a streamer. I've always been the Unknown Prophet as a reader, but not as a streamer. I became an official streamer of it. And since I've started doing that, the evil plan went the way of the dodo bird. We canceled the evil plan. I destroyed the magic red button, and my wife said, no more. When she says it, I gotta do it. So yeah, I had my little tee little evil plan tagline. It worked. I did it for about 3 years. It worked okay. I only had like 26 subscribers to my YouTube channel. And even now, I had to change my YouTube channel to a different YouTube channel because they closed my old YouTube channel down on me. And I couldn't get back in because I don't remember the password. And I've got old phone numbers on there, so they can't send me the right kind of link to get in there and stuff like that. I don't have the authenticator app. I set it up so that it would be protected. Now I can't get back into it. Oops. So, evil plan, not anymore. No evil plan. Now I just want to help people, show them just how much they have the power, and they're in. Hey, first time chatter, welcome in. Bravery, Brax River Boys, welcome on in. How are we doing today? And welcome into the Unknown Prophet Tarot Readings. I am Joshua Bleasy. If you would like a tarot reading, please press ! join to get into the queue. I do very blunt, in-your-face kind of tarot readings. I do not sugarcoat a damn thing here. So hopefully that's what you came here for. But when we're not doing tarot readings, and I use a custom deck that I'm trying to get published right now. It's called the 5 Paths Tarot. I created this myself. And then, that's kind of what we're up to. So if you would like a reading, please let me know. Here's how it works if you do want a reading for anybody else out there. I'm going to ask you to pick numbers here. I'm going to ask you to pick how many times you want me to shuffle the deck, 1 through 10. Then I'm going to ask you to pick a second number, 1 through 52. And that's where the answers will be revealed for your general question. So if you have a question that you want very specific, please pose it in chat and make it as simple as possible. If you don't have a question and just want a general reading, just say general. And that's usually how it works here, guys. Otherwise, I tell you exactly what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know here. And be prepared for some spiritual butt kicking. There you go. That's what I'm all about, Brax. So welcome on in. Welcome into the Stars family. I'd like to welcome all of my stars, your bestie and validation into the chat as well. They're my stars. They're definitely my stars. I wouldn't know what I would be without people like you guys. It's because of you guys that I come out here and do this anyway. If I don't have anyone to help, I don't have anybody, I don't have a purpose right now. I'm a retired man who can't work a normal 9 to 5 job. I'm on assistance, I'm on retirement, Social Security now, and I wanted to have something to do for a couple hours a day that made me feel like I could still be a part of the world. So I thought, why not stream tarot reading and promote my deck? And then I had a lot of people come in here and say, why don't you get that pushed? Why aren't you getting that published? So I said, well, why am I not? Let's start a Kickstarter for it and see if we can raise enough money for it. We're at about $397 now, I think. Yesterday, I must have looked at the wrong numbers. It said 600 unless someone took away their pledge or something like that, because I was at $600. Now I'm back down to $300. But it's still growth, guys. I don't care if it's the small little bit or whatever, So if you guys want to donate to me, if you guys want one of these decks or something like that, please go on to my Kickstarter link up in the chat there and click on that. If you're one of the first 50 people to donate over $100, you will get a signed copy of that deck by me, and you might win one of my original tarot card decks, one of my original art cards that I had with this deck when I originally created it. One of a kind, will not be printed anywhere else. So you'll have a one of a kind card. So there are going to be 2 of those that will be done in giveaways. One will be given out for the people who purchase the $50. That giveaway will go out to one lucky person. We'll do kind of a wheel spinny thing for it or whatever. And we'll do that live. We'll do all of that live when I hit my goals and stuff like that. So when we do hit my goal, which is $4,500 for the entire project, that's just to print them. That's not shipping and handling. With shipping and handling and everything else and going through the company I want to go through, seems like it would work out just fine. I've already got my estimate. It looks like it's going to work out for them to be able to do it. Now I just want enough. I want at least half before I say, let's start working on this project and get a real working copy of it. Because I don't have any money to put down on it right now. But maybe in February or March I could. So maybe I'll get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Put a little bit down every month. And then you guys just repay me with the Kickstarter campaign. But we'll find out how that's all going to work later, because I'm still raising the money, guys. So, and it doesn't matter. It matters to me, but I do this out of love. I don't do this for any other reason than just to come here and try to be the best possible streamer I can be to all of you. You know? And that's what I'm really here to be about and do. So I was going to add a follower goal widget, but it didn't want to work. Why didn't it work? Because I forgot to add it. Oops, my bad. Oopsie. My bad. Now I need follower goal. Now I need copy. Now I need copy. Now I need to go to OBS. Now I need to add something. Add something. Now we need to do the right. Nope, it is a browser. Browser. Okay, follow. Okay, yeah, whatever. We're adding my follower goal. Pasty, pasty, pasty. And we'll put it right up here for you all. What do you think? Is this a good placement for this, guys? What do you think? I think we're going to shrink it down just a little bit more here. There, I like that. That looks like a good spot for it. Alright, there we go. Rock and roll. See, guys, when we hit that goal, we'll have a 6-hour stream. So, let's go, guys. Let's get those 500 followers. And we're only 20 away from my first 500. So, guess what, guys? Promote me all you want. Put my name out there all you want. Shout me out whenever you can. Because if I hit that 500 goal, my first 500 goal, that's coming up soon. But this is my ultimate goal. If I have reached these 500 people, I will have reached 1K followers, which was my ultimate goal. And I will do a 9-hour stream for that one. So I will probably be finding guests to bring on, having a couple of special guests on to talk about their streams and maybe stuff like that. So if you want to be a part of all of that, please reach out to me with my email. My new email is unknownprofit@gmail. So it's the unknown prophet tarot, one word, @gmail. And that's where I'm going to be taking any and all of my requests. That's also where you can sign up to be on my private reading list as well. If you want to go to my Calendly and sign up for a reading, for private reading, let me know. That's how you set that one of those up. So there we go. We got everything fixed now. Yay, fixed. It's a good life. And that's when I got the idea. It's a good life. And I don't know what they will do today. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you silly goose. Copy the right thing now. Why don't you? Okay. Let's kick out the small one and go for a big one. How about that? All right, rock and roll. So, Bravery, how'd you find me, and are you still here with me? It doesn't look like I have anybody on right now. Just you and me, time and space. Nothing else that matters, I guess. Just me and you, Tansy. I think you're still here, at least. I know at least Validation's still here, lurking around somewhere. So, I guess I'll just start talking about some of my own story a little bit. Yesterday we touched on a couple of things. I don't think I've ever really talked about my loss of faith before and how that all transpired for me. So, just to let you know, from about grade 8 to about high school, I went to church because my mom went to church. And, I was raised in a Baptist kind of a family, not a strict Baptist family. It was a very open kind of Baptist family, very warm, very accepting of people. They didn't really judge a whole lot, and stuff like that. So, I never really had a traditional upbringing in the religious thing anyway. I never really found it very interesting. The Bible, I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read the Torah, I've read a couple of the religious texts out there. At least once I've read them, okay? And so, because I was very interested in my own spirituality, I was trying to find a faith or something that I could believe in. And one of the things that I started working on within myself, I was trying to find my power at that time. I didn't know how to own my own power. I was looking for something I could believe in that could give me that power. So, it was always kind of a hard-fought fight for me because I would go through these stages of really high depression and be really sad for a couple of months and not do a damn thing, and then be really high for a couple of months and try to do everything. And then I would go back and forth and doing this. And having some of the stuff that has happened to me in the past affecting me, and me trying to find some resolution within myself, as in being bullied, being abused by a babysitter, giving into a dark side, falling in love with a girl who couldn't love me back at that time. I really started to question myself and whether or not I was worthy of any kind of love. So I basically said, fuck you to the big guy upstairs and said, I don't believe in anything. I'm going to create my own religion. Okay? So this is how I began my journey into Wicca. Okay? Because I've always been a child of the earth. I've always been in the forest. I grew up near a forest. I was in that forest more than I was at home. Okay? I grew up around very beautiful cornfields. I was either in the cornfield or in the fucking woods that used to be on the side of our trailer court when I was little. And ever since then, I've always found joy in nature. I've really loved nature and stuff like that. So I wanted it to be something that embraced loving the earth. Then I wanted something that I could believe in. So I believed in magic. I believed in miracles. So I said, it's got to be something that can give you that magic, that can give you that miracle, right? So I went down the kind of the list of things within my life of the things that I really needed to do. But the loss of faith began basically after I exited the church, and it started to go downhill from there because a lot of the problems and things that I let climb on top of me when I was younger, and a lot of the hardships I endured, and a lot of the things that I've had to overcome in my life built up quite a big dam there, because I wasn't exactly the biggest sharer back then. I was a very closed off, very shy kid who didn't know how to socialize with anybody. Okay? I really had bad social skills. I looked for the good in everybody, even though they treated me bad. I still thought they were good people somehow, some way, and then, on top of me dealing with me not loving who I was, and this was probably like 4 suicide attempts before I got to this point here. So this was around number 4 of suicide attempts, and I think that was probably my second most serious one that I had. The one when I had was 16 was the first one that a nurse stopped me in time, and then the third time when I really came close to it, someone found me in time, and then the last time I was in I was holding a knife to my throat, my last and final attempt, and said, I'm done with this shit. I don't want to do this anymore. And looked at my wife and said, this can't keep going like this, I don't want my life to be this anymore. So it was very hard for me to kind of find a faith that meant something to me, So I searched for about a year and a half of reading the Bible, reading the Quran, reading the Torah, understanding the faith and the religion and the differences between, allowing myself the freedom to kind of dive into religious acceptance for things, and I believe that everyone has their own deity and God that is right for them. Whatever they choose to believe in is what the universe says, I hold a spot in there for your God. And if we all believe in the same kind of God, like Jesus or the goddess or just God in general, if we believe in some kind of higher power, the power part is what we believe in. And the higher power is what we believe in. It's not the name associated with that higher power. They're all basically the same energy. It's just how we decide to divvy up these things we think about God into different aspects. If you took all the religions of the world, pushed them together, you'd probably get the great mind of God. Okay, and you probably know his plan if you studied everything. Maybe then you'd have an idea. But, I think you'd have to spend an entire lifetime dedicated to that to find that answer out. So, but in my mind, I created a faith called Unison. Yeah, remember that card, Unison card that's in my deck? Well, at that time, I was a very dualistic kind of a guy. I believed I could only be good Josh or bad Josh. I couldn't be both at the same time. It just didn't work in my head for some reason. I still think back to those days when I thought like that, and I really questioned what was I thinking back then that made me so afraid. Just do it then and there, and let all of that crazy crap go. You know what I'm saying? So on my journey towards finding my own spirituality, well, things like charms started coming out, and the witches movement started to make some traction and stuff like that. And I picked up a book called Solitary Witchcraft by Silver Ravenwolf. It was my first introduction to Wicca at all. Okay, before that, I thought it was the evil, satanic people who worship the devil, who sacrifice babies and burn people on stakes and all of that fun stuff, right? Well, that's not exactly what it's all about. After I've learned a lot about the faith myself, now I understand. Now I call myself an eclectic Wiccan. That means I take from a lot of different traditions and mush them all together. That makes sense for me. The God that I believe in, or Lord and Lady that I believe in now, were the masculine parts of myself that I needed to fill up, and the masculine parts I needed to bring up too. I needed to bring them together to form one person that could be just that gray in between. And coming to that life-altering decision, when I took my own God's name, okay, I made him a God, and I took my God's name, Unison, so that I could be more like him, a person who could bring both of his worlds together as one, as a beautiful symphony, knowing that it would forever sing my song. And that was my only goal back then, to bring both of my sides together so that I could start living more as a whole person. I think I accomplished that goal when I became the unknown prophet. And I started over again as a new being, because I was no longer Unison anymore. I was now the unknown prophet. And in magical terminology, or in my crafts technology, we take a sacred name that kind of emulates what we want to put out into the world. It's a representation of our highest self, who we want ourselves to be, right? And everything that I wanted to be as Unison, I became. I believe I've done all I can do with that lesson and learning in life, just like I've completed all the lesson and learning I needed for the coven that I want to create and be a part of someday myself. Oops, window won't open. Oh well. Tough shit. I was getting hot in here. How did you unplug my coffee? Okay, so now I got the coffee machine working again. So that's basically my story of loss of faith and trying to find a new faith, you know? And it just made so much sense to me when I started reading that book, Silver Raven Wolf, because everything that was in that book I believed in before I knew anything about that book. So it was basically a carbon copy of what I already believed in. And I said, so I'm a witch then, right? And then I thought about that. All of my life, I've tried to weave my own magic, blah, 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 blah. You know, I went into the aspects of who I wanted to be as a person, you know. And at that time, I wanted to be a person who was full of love, life, and magic, and wanted to find wholeness within himself, you know. So that's basically the story of my loss of faith and regaining of faith. So, and then I became a dedicated witch a year later after I did about a year of study. So I didn't dedicate myself. It's like getting a baptism for Christians. It's just like that. Dedication is just like that for us. And then I became a first degree in the coven that I was a part of at the time. And that was a personal attainment level of me knowing that I had become a part of a family and been part of that circle and stuff like that. Very important part of that. I obtained a second degree in that coven, which means that you are now a teacher. You are now one of the leaders of this group. You are a person that people will look to for answers and stuff like that, because you've learned all of the stuff that was required before the dedication ritual. Then you have your first degree. Then you have your second degree. But your second degree is basically you proving you've learned all that you have learned up to that point and believing that you are ready for a personal attainment level within yourself. The degrees really aren't meant to be a hierarchy. They're meant to be personal achievements that we obtain. We use those sometimes as hierarchy in some covens there. I can't say all covens do that, but we do have what we call a high priest and priestess, who are representations of the Lord and Lady when we do our things like having our rituals and having our circles and stuff like that. So maybe one day we'll get into talking about my time with the Standing Stones, but I have to kind of ask permission to do that first, because there are some things that I will never be able to share with you because they're secrets that I've been sworn to keep for the rest of my life. And I keep my promises, okay? So I keep my oaths to people, so. And then, you know, we just come here and hang out with all of you fine people. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Oh, what are you going for a webinar for? Is it school related? I thought you were done with that stuff now. The school. Maybe I got that wrong too. Now I have to decide if I want more black coffee with no cream or no sugar. I got milk. No sugar though. I'm all out of sugar right now. I went through my sugar fast this month. I should have bought more, and I didn't. And I had the money to do so. But such is life. I've only got enough for one more pot after this anyway, so. Actually, this would probably be my last pot if I do. The last of the coffee. Just in case my wife wants a cup later. Let's get this bad bitch rolling, huh? Put the rest of the water in there. Get this last pot of coffee. That means I won't have coffee tomorrow. Oh, excuse me. How rude. How crude. How socially unacceptable of me. Oh, yeah, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. Alright, alright, alright. Do 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 do. First in chat. I claim first in chat. I claim first in chat. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, and Tansy, I was checking out that person you sent me in to the other day. That person seemed like a very nice vibe too, a baby streamer as well. So, anyway. Feel like I'm supposed to be doing readings right now. Oh, yes, just my command. But we wait. We wait, and maybe we'll put on some music for a while. Why don't we do that? Why don't we at least get some music on for a little bit so we have something to listen to at least, right?
Hey, it's Adam from StreamYard. We have an exciting new feature to
announce. Come on, skip. Oh no, it's only 19 minutes. I need something longer than that. This is only 19 minutes. This is called Euphoria by Pegasus Music Studios. Yuri Ermolzov. Yep, I was having an emo party without you guys. Ha 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 ha. No, I was just having an emo party because there was nothing else to do for a while. So I thought I'd get my butt in here and do some emo little dancing, singing, stuff like that. Maybe draw some people into my chat. Who knows? Oh. Just made a whole pot. Let's warm it up. Yeah. What are you attending a webinar for anyway? You didn't answer my question when I asked you, so. Oh, of course. Yeah. Has it become self-aware yet? And should I be worried? I'm just waiting for my computer overlords to take over the world anytime they want. I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready. Well, guess I'm going to knock some more crap out of my pipe here and see if I can smoke a little bit of remnants I have left here. Got to clean it out, though. So anything new, interesting coming up in the AI game I should know about, honestly? I believe that AI is going to become a very useful tool for us in the future. I don't think it's going to get as crazy as we think it is in our science fiction movies. I don't think there's going to be a Skynet takeover. I don't think the computers are going to decide human race is a faulty race and should be destroyed. If anything, I think it will do the exact opposite and probably help us more than hurt us. They'll probably see us as this very little baby that needs to be taken care of rather than the hard parent who needs to punish their kid. You know what I'm saying? But I know that AI is becoming so ingrained in our lives now, and I think you have to remember the people designing this are what's going to come out of that algorithm, that thing that they're creating in AI. And I think that's such an interesting topic to talk about is the AI thing, because what is a consciousness really? I mean, really it's just a bunch of memories stored in one specific place. We're creating a brain here. And if we create a brain that's smart enough, it might start to think like us. Now, if you think we're crazy people, okay, trying to convince a computer and in understanding everything we have to deal with, unless someone programs that in, they're not going to understand it until they have that self-aware moment, you know? So, I don't know if that will ever happen in my lifetime, at least. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, you know, the AI text-to-speech things that they've got now that you can do, I love those things. Those things are so much fun. I gotta see how to add one of those onto my stream. Oh, no. Wow, it's a slow day today. Go give some people some lurky love. Some of the people I love out there have already ended their stream for today, so I'm glad that they're going to go do some self-care for a while and stuff like that. So, you know, showing some much-needed love to some very beautiful people out there. Hi, Class Hippie, one of the most beautiful people I know. How you doing, sweetie? What you know, high class? Good morning to you. It's always good to see you in my stream. I appreciate you so much, high class. I really, really do. Just waking up now. Grab some coffee and get those eyes open, right? Dude, I'm just waking up. Give me a second, man. Oh, give me a second. Right? Kind of like that. I'm doing okay, honestly. Having a very slow day today, but that's okay. It happens once in a while. Other than that, I'm doing fabulous. I'm having a good day. We were sharing a little bit of my story earlier. And sharing a little bit about my loss of faith and regaining of that faith. Yeah, I heard a lot of people got the ice storm or the snowstorm. In Minnesota, where I live, we have barely gotten the winter we normally would have. Hey, Fanus, welcome on in. How are you doing, my brother? How you doing, my sister? Sorry, sister. had a brain fart. Welcome on in, first time chatter. How are we doing today? And if you would like to join my readings, all you got to do is press ! join. We turn off the music, and we get to doing your reading there. Here's how it works if you would like to have a reading, guys. If you are wanting a reading from me, all I ask from you is to pick a number 1 through 10. That's how many times I want you to. I'm going to shuffle the deck for you. Then I'm going to have you pick a second number. That is 1 through 52, and that is where your journey begins in my deck. If you have a question, a specific question you want to ask, please pose it in chat as easily as possible. But if you just want a general reading, just say general, and I'll tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. Trust me here, I do very blunt, in-your-face kind of tarot readings. So welcome on in. That's what I'm all about, Furnace. I hope I'm saying that right. Furnace. Furnace, like furnace. Okay, is it furnace? Furnace. Oldstone. Oldstone! How about if I call you Oldstone? That's easier. And welcome in, sis. Oh, no, these cards are rectangle. They're not square. They're actually like 5x4. So they're a 5x4 card. So 5 inches across, 5 inches long, 4 inches across. That's how I set up my deck to be, but there are a lot of decks that are very square in shape. Mine aren't. Mine are elongated. Mine are rectangle. Yeah, the my cards are a rectangle. It doesn't matter either way with the my cards. But when you get the deck, you'll get a copy of this deck. If you're buying one for my Kickstarter campaign, that is. So you'll get the exact copy of this deck, including the element cards, but the art cards will not be included in that deck. So the art cards that I have available, here, let me show you real quick what you'll get extra if you do decide to join that part of it. I am also doing a giveaway for 4 different cards, okay? Either you will get this card. This one comes with the deck, that comes with the deck, that one comes with the deck, that one comes with the deck. And these are the one, these are here. So these also come in your deck as well. You get a face card with just the back and front in it. Okay? You get an air card. Oops, let me make sure you guys can see this. I'm like putting it way over here. You can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, so this is my first card. This is one of the cards that you'll get in the deck. You'll get this air card. It's for the air element, the fire element, the spirit element, the water element, and the earth element. Those will come included with your deck that you get. So these 5 cards will come included, 6 cards will come included with the deck that you've already seen. The ones that are being given away, the ones that are only being given away to those lucky few people, okay, we'll have, now this will be a signed personalized card on the back with a personal message to somebody out there. That will be one card that someone can win. Then we'll have this Warrior Element card will be one of the cards that we give away. This Willow Trees Blind Prophet card will be one of the ones we give away. Unison Door is by Unison. And then the Willow Trees Door. No, okay, so these cards here, 2 of these cards are one is for the Patreon account, Patreon members, one is for the Kickstarter, and then one of them is for a random person that I will be giving away online when I hit the goal. And then 2 of these cards will go out to people who are very special to me that will get a card that I promised. So, but that will be a random draw kind of style. So I don't know which card you will get, whichever one I pull out for your pack. And then the random ones will be given away. I will pretty much guarantee that it will be one of these 4 cards that you get in the random drawing for the thing on my Kickstarter. That has one that you can get an extra art card when you buy the deck, but that's a 1 in 50 chance of getting that. Okay? And then even without these cards, you say it's fascinating. Well, there you go. That's it. And then you also get a little detailed book too that will tell you all about what the meanings are and of it. I do have to do a little bit of rework on this though, and I'm gonna have to ask the people I want to design my cards to help me with some of the spelling and grammar issues in here, and maybe to fix a couple of the wording and everything that has changed a little bit since I wrote this book. So I can give you an original copy, and then I can give you an updated copy somewhere down the line. So I'm going to just be printing out the original one this time, and maybe somewhere down the road we'll do an updated of like what I say in my normal everyday tarot readings. So these are a little bit different than some of the things I say online here. So for example, I'll just give you one here. The receiving card. You are slipping into the context of your heart's desire. The taste fills your mouth, and only you can taste to check if it's heat and flavor. This is like a slow-cooked chili. Taste must match the heat of the spice, or the goal will be lost. Receiving the taste to check its flavor. And that's not what I say with the receiving card now. Now I say it's the gift you want to open up, not the gifts you don't want to open up. So you see, things have changed a little bit since I did that. So you'll get an original copy this time, and maybe we'll see about, I don't know if we'll take a vote or a poll. Do you want the new updated version of what I say, or do you want the original book that I created back in 2011? So that's basically what I'm still deciding on. So that's all of that stuff, guys. And all of those cards will be signed. All those cards will be personalized on the back of the card, just so you know. So they will be like, if you win it, you will be personalized to whatever name you give me to personalize it, and I'll write a nice, wonderful message for you. You know? Take your time. Go do what you need to do. Go to the bathroom. Go get something to drink. Go get some rest if you need it. Come back when you're ready. We're going to be here. At least for another half an hour. Maybe more. We'll see. And see, there's the link right there. If you guys want to donate to it, remember the contest. There are 3 contests, okay? One's for Patreon members only. One is for people who donate to the Kickstarter only. And one is going to be a random giveaway at the time when I have accomplished my goal on stream. So just so you know which ones are going out there. So, and then the other ones will be donated to very special people who have promised a card. Tans is one of those, and Merciless Mercy is one of those. So those are the people that I promised art cards to, at least that I remember. I've got them in my book of who gets a deck to for free too. There are some people who don't have to pay for their decks if they don't want to. They will just be given away. Your Tansy is one, Ignamit Hermit, Merciless Mercy, High Class Tippy, and Games with Snakes. Those are the people I have on for my free book, my free deck so far. Because I'm going to be saving about 10 of those to give away to friends and people who have been supporting me along the way. And I will be giving one of those decks for free out live on air too when we have completed the goal. It's going to be a big day for us when we do that, guys. So right now I'm sitting at, let me check my Kickstarter real quick. Let me see, I haven't checked it today. I promised myself to not check it every day. Try to check it every day, but not all the day. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just kind of seeing my project and seeing the dashboard and seeing where we're at as of now. So we're going to our dashboard. Right now we are sitting at 342 pledged. %7 funded so far. So that's where we're at right now. Only 2 people have claimed the gift so far, so that's kind of what's going on there as well. So that's kind of the update on the old Kickstarter campaign, guys. I have a couple of messages I'll have to read later and find out what the heck they want from me. But no, thank you. I thank you very much. I mean, it's been a goal of mine for a long time to actually have this published, but I never thought I was good enough to be published. You know what I'm saying? That self-doubting thinking in my head. I do it too every once in a while, guys. So yeah, okay, I'll give you my email address. I'm going to get some of my email address. Oh, I got to change that, too. Alright. Hey, Swifty! Oh, Jing, I see you there. I'm sorry, hon. I didn't see you had entered the queue there. Give me a second to finish this up real quick. There we go. My message has been sent. They can contact me there. Back to... Now I get to do my first reading of today for Jing here. So, Jing, how are we doing today? And we're going to do that reading for you right now. So, thank you for your patience, sweetie. Whenever you're ready, throw me your numbers. He replied to me already, by the way. Oh, well, see, that's that memory issue I have sometimes. It's like, did I say hello already? So, all right. So, Jing, whenever you're ready, throw me your numbers. Throw me your question if you got one today. If you want a general, you know what to do. Your bestie, you're next in line after that. And everybody else is going to just come in and go when they're ready to come and go. So, throw me those numbers there, young lady, and I'm going to do something else real quick. Oh! Okay, collapse. All right, here we go with your 10 shovels and 13 card. Can I have a general love reading for me and him? Okay, let's do it. All right, so 10 and 13 for Jing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 God cards, 8, 9, and 10. And the 13th card for this is for you and him, a love reading. Oops, I just forgot to count out my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th card is now on top. Oofty. I'm glad I caught that. All right. They were telling me, wait a minute, you didn't count your cards. All right, Jingy, let's get into it. What we need to know today, all right? So, Jing, we want to know about the general love reading for you and him this time, okay? So this includes both of you. So one of the things that is in this love is it's going to be starting to listen to our heart a little bit more. The guard card is all about you understanding that whatever deity you believe in, they are trying to send you the right way, that they are trying to give you what you're asking for, that all you have to do is accept what they have been giving you, and you wield the magic of what your life has become and make your life become what you want it to be. Listening to that inner guide inside of yourself and listening to those inner voices that are telling you what you already know the answers to. It's going to be time for both of you to start listening to those things. Maybe you're more put together as a couple than you think you are. Maybe you have some preconceived notions that you thought of before, and now that we have to have this moment of communication and coming together, even though we know our history, even though we know everything that has gone on in the past, we still have to find ways to grow in love. We're going to have to renew that love all the time. Just like leaves on a tree are going to fall someday, all love is going to cycle back. We're going to do this life, death, and rebirth thingy, but we have to form those buds on the tree first. And that means even though we think we know it all, we have to remind ourselves that there's still a lot of growing left to do, and we are more put together than we think we are, but that's not necessarily where it will go in the future. So, where is it going to go in the future? Well, two people at war with one another, trying to find some resolution. So, whatever you're arguing about or whatever the problem is right now, coming together and talking about it will allow you guys to put down the swords and let's figure this out. What are your expectations? What are my expectations? Let's find a way to work together. And that's what it's going to be about for you and your guy. It's all going to be about the change in which you wish to pick up, Jing. Just like in your life right now. You're picking up these little choices and these little decisions along the way. They don't seem like a lot at the moment, but they do accumulate over time. And as you are starting to get ready to go seek that which you want instead of that which you need, having this change means you've fulfilled that promise to yourself a long time ago that I would become the person I always wanted to be. I've picked up that much change at least. Now, how do I spend that change on the things that I want? Because I no longer have any need for that change to fill these holes. Now I need to share my life with somebody. And that means deciding what things we're going to carry along with us and what things we don't want to carry along with us. Do we want big amounts of change or little amounts of change here? So kind of when you're talking about this whole situation with your gentleman friend, remind that you have choices and decisions to make. They can be small choices, small changes, but as long as we're understanding what that will be, we will listen to our inner guides inside of our hearts and make the right decision. We will know that the decision that we make will be the right one for us. That even though we will begin to grow in new, different ways, we will also have to remind ourselves there's a lot of battle that has to be let go of, and putting down swords and coming together and starting to form that team rather than being at war with one another, because you're ready to pick up the right kinds of change this time. This is telling you, basically in a nutshell, Jing, you and I have talked about this. Your inner feelings are telling you that is what you should be doing right now. I know it is. That's why you keep questioning it all the time. And the more and more you question it, the more and more you're trying to tell yourself this isn't where you want yourself to be. Listen to those inner voices. What are they telling you? If they're telling you to hang on and keep going strong, then keep going until he ends it. And just be okay with the way it is. Like I said, you can let it be how it is or you can change it. But you have to come together to do that. So if you're not both willing to come to the table, there's nothing to fix. You know what I'm saying? But the Grand Elder card means that you, knowing the answer, are going to be just fine even if he does leave your life. Because I do believe there's someone better out there for you. I told you that yesterday. I was blunt, I was brutal, I was honest. I don't think this is the guy for you. The cards are saying to move on because maybe that battle that's inside of yourself, two different parts of yourself that are at war with one another, right? You either have the I'm in love with him battle or the he's not paying enough attention to me, all the other issues. This one is overwhelmingly more powerful than this one down here. So that's why the battle has not been even an equal battle. He's been swinging his sword your way and taking little nicks out of you. Enough tiny little nicks and you die. You know, but it's also saying to be ready for change. So that means if you want to save this relationship, if you want this to be a kind of relationship you want it to be, then a lot of things have to start to come together for both of you. You have to love yourself. He has to love himself. You have to love each other and be travelers on the same road rather than the travelers on the wrong side of the road. You know? But we do have two God cards too as well, Jing. And maybe this is the answer you're seeking. Maybe this is the direct answer you need to hear right now. So I ask you, do you want to see your God cards today? So what are the gods trying to tell you? I think we got these the other day, but we're going to say it again. It's time to stop looking at the negative of what's going on. Either accept that it is still unknown, that it is still yet to develop, or you have to turn yourself around and face the light. Because if you're looking behind you you see only darkness. Darkness is surrounding you. But if you turn yourself around and start thinking more positively and stop looking so introspectively into the whole situation and just go with the flow a little bit, maybe that mirror is moved out of the way enough for you both to see one another's light again. But it's you're doing this to yourself here. You're self-sabotaging yourself by not taking into effect you're looking the wrong way with this whole situation. That you have to claim your power. Yourself has to be whole first. You have to be able to say to the universe, this is what I want. This is how I want it. And I will take whatever consequences come with that package. Because the consequences might be he never changes. But I'm willing to be with him the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? But if you claim your power and say we need to do this as a couple, as a team, together, you're claiming your power together as well. But for you, more than anything, it's about you owning your own power and saying this is what I want, this is how I want it, and this is why I want it this way. What do I need to give to you to get that? You know what I'm saying? And if you do a good job, he won't come back with a 2x4 to smack you on the head and make you feel like you're low again. But I do believe that you are trying to do this right now. It's just that I don't think you're doing it enough. And I think that has a lot of bearing on what's going on right now. You're so up in the air with all of these choices and decisions. Make a choice. Either say, yes, I'm willing to live with him the rest of his life as he is, or say, no, I'm not willing to live with that, and move on. You know? Because it's your life, Gene. Don't let any other people tell you how to live your life. If that's what you want to do, if that's how you want your life to live, then live it that way. Don't let anyone tell you any differently. If you are determined to make this work, then find ways to make it work. Because I think that it's a difference between wanting it to happen and it actually happening. You know what I'm saying? I know you understand. I was just letting you know. Let's do it. Tansy is next in line here. Tansy, coming in for her reading today. But, Jing, honestly, my intuition has been telling me that this guy is not the one that will make you happy. I think there's a different person out there who will make you happy. That's my intuitional and personal feelings there. So, let me do a cleansing shuffle for your bestie. And then we have another question from Jing again. All right, rock and roll. See? That's all you got to do. Yeah, I see you. Enter the queue. We'll do you after Tansies. Give the cards a chance to reshuffle and to come back into focus. So, no question, just a general. Okay, give me your numbers then, Tansy. Three shuffles and the 24th card. You got it. 1, 2, 3. And you have 2 God cards that popped out on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and the 24th card is now on top. General reading for you today. My bestie, my bestie, bestie, bestie. All right, some things we need to know today. Plus, we have 2 God cards for you as well. Yeah, woohoo, woo, oh. So, what does the universe trying to tell you right now? Right now, they're very pleased that you are starting to bring that positive energy back into your life. They want you to continue on feeling this bright, happy feeling inside, like you are the sun itself, shining down on all of those below you and giving that love freely to them. But you are made of pure energy, so you can't run out of it. But as humans, we need to refill our battery. The sun doesn't need to do that. It's going to last a lot longer. So you have to start to visualize this sun within your solar plexus and realize that your power is really there, ready for the taking, that all you are being asked to do is shine that light onto the spot you want to grow in your life. And you've been doing that. Finally, we are starting to do that a little bit more. And finally, we are starting to look that way. Because now that we've got the sun part of the issue done, now we're ready to start to plant our new seeds down. Are we ready to finally put down those physical, mental, and spiritual seeds in our life that are really going to make us grow? Not the things that we used to do to ourselves that were bad for us. Now we're going to make new, healthier decisions in our physical life, our mental life, and our spiritual life, and have all three of those things working together as much as possible. We want to feed these seeds as much as possible so they can help themselves grow out of that life-giving nutrient dirt in which you've created. Remember all those problems you were having months and months and months ago? They've kind of resolved because now they've turned into a field of life-giving nutrient dirt again. And what the thing you have to be aware of and be very, very sure of yourself, because it is not the time to feel guilty about you succeeding in life. Okay? You haven't done anything wrong that the universe needs to karmically repair. Okay? Your karmic debt was always paid. In this life, you were meant to have this kind of life and this kind of experience. But the thing you're trying to get over right now is believing in yourself and not feeling guilty for doing better than some of your other friends might be doing right now. Some people who have come into your stream and showed you their support are now starting to show support back to them. So don't feel guilty if you start to succeed where some of your other friends might not be succeeding. Take them along for the ride. Instead of worrying about whether or not they're going to be missed, hey, they're going to be a part of my journey as long as they want to. We don't want you to go back into this depressive thinking again. We want you to get out of that thought. So you know that you are in control of your own world and that what you start to believe in is how this life will start to go for you. So don't let depression sneak back in because it doesn't belong there anymore. We've put that sun out there to break those clouds apart. So even though there might be some lull times or some sad times in your streaming career or in your life in general, it's time to be positive and shine through those clouds and decide what kind of a day you want to have for yourself. Shining that light through these clouds gives you that life-giving nutrient dirt, and it makes it healthy and grow. Because you need the sun, you need the water, you need the rain, you need the air, you need the earth for anything to grow. And just when you think you've got it all figured out, Tansy, just remind yourself you don't have to feel guilty about any of it. That you are okay feeling good as a success. That is the point. That's why we wanted you to do all of these things, so that sun can melt away any and all guilt that you might have of doing a better job or a worse job. Let that go out of your mind and let that not be a concern of yours anymore, because you are going to be the most positive, supportive person that you can be and that you are capable of being. So don't overdo it either. No, because you tend to give a lot more energy than you get. Yeah, and that's why you've been doing that, because you've been refilling your battery. You know, when we are out in the sun, not only are we taking in that nutrient, vitamin D stuff that we need in our lives, and just being outside in the sun sometimes, feeling the fresh air in your lungs and not feeling cooped up inside, that's what it's all about. Good. And do you want to see your God cards, or should I even ask at this point? Because maybe they have something else they need to tell you today. You know, that's why I started taking an extra day off a week. Now I have a true weekend to just go and do whatever I want for that weekend, relax, play some video games, anything other than streaming for you guys to give myself my joy back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. I like to, because it's something that I've gotten in the habit of doing, of asking everyone if they want to see their cards or not. So what do they want you to know? You have the world in the palm of your hands. You can make it be whatever you want it to be. You're just being asked to take that into your own two hands and mold it into the shape you can see it becoming someday. And we're talking about your world, not the world at large. Just your world, the world in which you live in every single day. You can affect that change. You can affect that. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, RainRX. And I hope I said that right, by the way. Rihanna Nix 100, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I butcher your name. But it's about you taking your life in your own hands and putting it into a shape you know you will be proud of. Because then you're going to put it out in that sun and it's going to bake with that new glaze on as well. And then the thing that you have to start to remind yourself to do as well is claiming your power. I know you have stepped up to the plate and said, here's what I want, universe. Now that you're going to start giving that back in return, let's watch out for those 2x4s or those baseball bats starting to get ready to swing. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix, that one I like. Phoenix I can do. But you know that it is about your will, your intent, what your faith tells you you know you want to be doing with yourself. It's about owning your power and walking the walk and talking the talk and doing the do. Okay? So that's basically what they are trying to tell you. Alrighty, we're getting ready to do Jing's second reading here. We're going to cleanse these cards off. But, you know, I just feel that your guides and gods are basically saying, yes, let's go. Yes, let's go. And they just want to keep encouraging you to keep doing the things that you're doing right now. And they're kind of giving you a round of applause kind of a deal in my head right now. So, okay. Let me finish cleansing these cards off, Jingy. I'm pouring some extra energy in for this one. All right. Here we go. Bestie, thank you very much for your reading today. I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form. I know it did in some way, shape, or form. It's Jing's turn now, so we've got 7 and 23rd cards for this new question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got one God card as well. And the 23rd card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and the 23rd card. And we want to know what's the hardest truth about him towards me. So you want to know what the hardest truth he feels towards you? Just to clarify, that's what you want to know? Jing? Did I phrase that correctly? Want to make sure I get it right, guys. Okay, good. All right, here we go. The hardest truths. You really want a butt kicking, don't you, Jing? So, Jing, we want to know what the hardest truths are about how he feels towards you. So what are the hardest things that you'll need to hear? These are the things you aren't doing that he needs you to do. He doesn't see you putting down new seeds. He doesn't see you taking the opportunity to grow in new different ways for yourself. He doesn't see you putting those seeds down in the right places. And one of the things that he's trying to come to terms with is why you aren't growing in your own unique way. Why do you need him to do that is the question. He might be part of the solution. He might be 1 or 2 days in the watering schedule, but who has to be out there making that garden grow and deciding where those seeds will drop? It's all about why you aren't putting down those roots, those physical, mental, and spiritual things within yourself to grow you to be a better person. So they don't see you as a person of growth or can become that person. They don't see you as a person who finds the happy in the group that they are with. So you always look for the negative. You never look for the positive. You will stand in the middle of a crowded room of people who are all enjoying themselves and be the only miserable one in the room because you just don't know how to bask in the sun and live in the glory of love and light. So living in the love and light that he's already giving you and what he's sharing for you is what maybe all he's capable of. Maybe you should take that as the golden, great, beautiful, wonderful, warm energy that pours all over you. And he doesn't see you as that positive person. So that's part of the hardest truth about him he feels towards you. He doesn't see you as a person who's willing to take a risk on things that they want in life. That you let your fears get in the way more than you actually overcome those fears. That you spend all of your time overthinking and rethinking and double thinking and triple thinking because you want the answer that you want to hear, not the one you know in your heart is true. And taking a leap of faith means trusting. Trusting that everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to be working out. And we're just going to allow ourselves to glide on down to the bottom of that cliff because we have that golden parachute. We have that bat wing suit. And we're just gliding down there to the bottom of the world there. And the only thing that he wants from you more than anything is the big cause behind of how he treats you and why he treats you the way he does, okay, is he sees you as a person who can't make a new start, who refuses to set down and clear off the old foundation we used to think was so true and right for us. You know, we don't have a good foundation. Us as a relationship, we never had a good foundation to begin with. We need to scrape this one clean and start over from scratch, maybe. Maybe he thinks that you're not a good person who's willing to put down their place in the sand, who's willing to own their power. That kind of a person is kind of some of the things you need to understand about. Is that it's about the foundation of these things, those seeds you don't plant, the people you don't allow yourself to be around that make you feel better, that you aren't willing to take those risks and overcome those fears. I've got to knock on the door. I'll be right back. One moment. One moment. It's just walking around to the side of the bed. I think you can do it. Sorry, I had to go get my my wife's lunch. So Jing, that's I've told you this before, and I'll say it again. The foundation needs to be cleared away in order for this relationship to go anywhere else. We have to kind of start over and start redating each other again, fall back in love again, because I think that flame is starting to be like this biggie. You know what I'm saying? And you do have one God card message for you as well, if you want to hear it. You know? What do they want you to do more than anything right now? It's time to celebrate that which you already have. To be the kind of person who puts that flame underneath that cauldron and adds the right ingredients into her life again. So adding the right ingredients into that new stew we're making and having the people who are going to be supportive around you to celebrate yourself, to celebrate your life, your accomplishments, what you've done with it, what you're willing to start doing for yourself. It's time to celebrate in all aspects of life. I got to go take care of my wife for just a second. I think she's having a hard time. I just want to go get her something real quick. I'll be right back. We'll see what he says. But for right now, you got the tramadol in you at least, so. Oh, my wife is having a hard day today, guys, so. She's having a fibro flare. She has fibromyalgia and she has flares, and they're basically the worst pain you would ever feel. It's like having a migraine all over your whole body while people push stinging needles into every part of where you are at and making you feel pain. And those can go from a level 1 pain to a level 20 pain in like 5 seconds sometimes. So, you know. So thank you guys for letting me go take care of her real quick. Always try to be a supportive husband when I can be. You know. I think we might just go raid out a little early today. But no, you know what? We'll stick around for a little bit longer. I just got to do one thing real quick. Well, you got it on the... Okay. So... Oh yeah, I will. I always take time for myself as well. After I'm done with stream, I go take self-care very well. I go lay down, I go get something to eat. I take about a 3 to 4 hour rest break before I do anything else. Or I'll play some games after I'm off of line just to give myself some fun to do after a while, you know. And right now I'm trying to say, can my pot dude bring me a loan? I had to contact my green man because I need to see if he can give us some green. Trying to get at least an ounce worth to make it through. We'll see how that goes. Looks like a lot of my friends are doing pretty cool out there right now. So, hi, Agent Zero. Hi, the advisor. I haven't seen some of the other people. Tansy, I don't know if you you said you were going to be going now, so I don't know what you're doing today, but I hope you have a fabulous day today. Yeah. If I want to go out now, if there's only 2 people I would raid into anyway. I'm going to check to see if anybody updated their stream thingy. For those who are still here, would you enjoy a game night? Just an offline Discord game night. We can play putt-putt golf or some poker or one of the mini games that they let you play in there and just have a game, talk shit, get to know one another kind of a deal. If you guys want that, please let me know. You know, that's something I've been thinking about doing. Maybe on one of those weekends, a rare occasion it will be, where I announce that we're going to be doing a game night kind of a thing on Discord. So if you guys want to get a part of my Discord channel, you just go to that server contact link right there, and that will you'll get into my main server. If you guys want to learn any more about me or anything that I do, you can always go to my Linktree site on there as well. So I gotta delete this. I was like, wait. Okay, let me go check that real quick. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm going to fix it right now. Oops. Hey. Unlock with boosting. Okay, fine. Just take this away. All I need is my invite link here. Invite link. Invite people. It's not supposed to expire. Never expire. Generate a new link. Copy said link. Go into my stream labs and fix that link. Here, I'm going to put the right one in chat right now here. And then I'll fix the link. Here's the right link now. Commands, Discord. Where is the Discord? Discord. There's Discord. All right, we updated the link to there as well, so that we got that taken care of. Anything else I need to review? I don't need that command in there anymore. forgot. I have to subscribe to my own channel, don't I? Did that work there, Phoenix? God, I wish I had people come into my stream and drop subs like that. Jesus Christ. I guess I'm just not that popular. Good. I don't care. Who needs to be popular anyway? Jesus, holy God. Jesus. Good. I'm glad I did. All right. Well, now we'll go back on to the old thing. I got a couple of my back channels all taken care of. Oh, fudge. Oh. Hey, the candle says we're done. Huh? Good. Okay, now we got that fixed. I'm going to say good morning to someone here real quick. Good morning, you lovely, beautiful woman. How are we doing today?
Day one. Like, even before I was a streamer. Come on. Come on. Right, let's go back to lobby real quick. Defo right. A defo right at home. English. Funny as hell. I'm not funny. I'm not funny. I'm just some British wanker over here. Right, what is this?
I love her so much. She's so fun. Let's shout her out one more time. Want someone awesome to go follow? Want support for your community? Become friends with this person. She's one of the most supportive people out there. She's an awesome streamer. She might not think it, but I think she's well on her way to becoming a partner soon. But, you know, she doesn't believe in herself, so I've been trying to encourage her.
Should we be a fucking banana? Should we be a fucking banana? No, we're doing it.
So we're going to probably go right into her channel if we don't get any more readings today. So,
We're gonna have some crazy.
like I said, it's been a slow day today, so...
Let's have a look. Where is this? Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh, look at this. This looks sexy. Okay.
Alright, you're going to make me do it. Fine, I'll do it.
Right, chat. We are doing this, okay? We are making this character look so sexy. Big Daddy shaking it, baby. Let's go. Yeah, spank Melon
Oh.
They've been naughty. Nuns don't love Canadian hot dogs, darling. You're done. Mike, you'll cut the fuck off, bro. You're done. You're done. How are you doing, lovely woman? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Prophet? I hope you're well. Happy Thursday. I used to do Sunday stream confessions with Father Flip and dress as a pope. You should come confess. Oh my God, please. I need to confess something to you. Father Flip. I'm not really a nun, but I just like I'm a nun because everybody says you are not innocent, Harry, and everybody yells at me.
Like I said, she's a hoot, she's a blast, but she's got her own community doing her own thing right now, so I've got her on the old lurk mode there for a little bit, but
yeah, we're going straight to hell for those streams. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. You gotta do it this Sunday. Show Father Flip your massive cock. Father Flip. What do you want to see?
you know, guys, I just don't feel it anymore. But you let me know. Hey, before I go anywhere, Phoenix, did you want a reading? Because I know you're a friend of Tansy's, or if you'd like to talk about something or get to know me a little bit better, if you want to ask me a couple questions or something like that. Otherwise, I think I'm going to raid out to my friend and send you her way. She's an awesome streamer. She plays a lot of variety games. She plays marbles, Fortnite now, Apex Legends, a bunch of all the other first-person shooter games and stuff like that. And, you know, I just think she deserves all the love and respect she gets. Let me see. I'm now at 486 followers, guys. So, you know, I've only got a little bit left to go before I reach that 500 goal. And then we've got the 1,000 goal to hit. After that, first goal, if we hit 500 followers, we're going to have a 6-hour stream. If we hit 1,000 followers, we're going to have a 9-hour stream. Okay, guys? So just letting you know what you're getting into.
Look, do you like my cock or what, guys? Do you like it?
The glorious cock.
It is fucking sexy, right? Papa met me twerking in a bikini.
Yeah, we're going to go check out Agent Zero's Big Rooster.
Wait, what? Exactly.
And I'm going to send you her way to have some laughs, some giggles. Please show her all of the love and support you would do for me. Here you go, guys. You can do this too if you want to. I !raid to copy my raid message here.
You know, but it is beat up. It's glorious, right? Sexy,
If my keyboard wants to work, that is.
you know. Right, now we're going to play bananas. Head, you get...
What the heck is this going on?
Had a good beating. Exactly.
Fuck. I was gonna. Oh yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble on Twitch, guys.
There you go. Copy and paste my raid message, guys. Go in there, show her all the love and support you can. We're gonna go give her a like, a follow, a subscribe here. Give her a follow. Definitely check her out. Give her at least 5 minutes of your time before you decide to run away. We've only got one viewer here. Hopefully they're happy with where I'm sending them, because that's where we're gonna go, guys. I love you guys all so much. I will be back tomorrow. See you then.